All right, Kurt. As I said, I don't know that you could have picked a more blustery day to go out and run, and going through turn 3, and a couple of kids that were observing up there said, man, he had a really nice line, but he also had a couple of big moments, and he stayed in the throttle, which really impressed him.
Yeah, it was a few moments in turn 3 with the tailwind, and we had some understeer in the car at the time, and just the lack of experience on knowing where the limit is and what adjustments we were making with the car. But the whole group here has just helped me check things off my list and to feel more comfortable. And at that point, that was when the car was at its most understeer. So we just, we're starting out slightly conservative, and now we're starting to back some of that out.
You said earlier that you got comfortable with the wall because the boys said you had about 6 inches one time between you and the wall, and you made a good point. You're on the left side in the stock car, and this is a completely different world.
Yeah, I had this talk with the wall. It was cute. I was driving real close to it in this moment of, wow, I've never been this close to the wall. In a stock car, I sit on the left side of the car, so I was never that close to brushing the wall. So you really don't brush the wall, though, with these cars. Usually it ends the day.
Yeah, brushing, not too often. But I think the other thing is when you got up to speed pretty nicely last summer when you ran, and just coming out of the pits and getting up to speed today, I mean, to run 220 in this weather is pretty impressive.
Yeah, the wind was a challenge. I was shifting. I had never really shifted on an oval before other than Pocono with our Cup cars, and the tailwind down the back, the headwind down the front, it changes the car, and you have to think about it. You have to know where you are at all times with the Indy car, and getting up to speed, it's just second time around, and the Andretti guys have done a tremendous job pacing me so that I'm going through the right steps each time I go back out onto the track, not trying to digest too much.
But we talked yesterday, you've made it to 220 pretty darn quick. Now, the 223, 224, can you see where that'll be tweaks? But like you said, you weren't trimmed out by any stretch of imagination today.
Well, it's just still being conservative for the rookie. I mean, I flat out have zero experience, and the Andretti guys, Carlos Munoz finished second last year. They know how to help somebody with a lack of experience get up to speed. So really relying heavily on them, and I just need to stay the course.